where were we on this? Yes, we finished interviewing the old guy at the boat depot, the boat's rental place, and he is kind of gone in the head. And I had a theory that he was that guy who was in the lift with Edgeworth's father, like many years ago when Edgeworth's father was killed in the courthouse, and the only other person in there was a clerk called Yanni Yogi. I think it's him, because apparently he had some brain damage from oxygen deprivation. I think it's him. Let's find out. But the parrot might be doing all the talking for him. Let's turn my volume down. It's a little bit loud and I don't want it coming through the microphone. Yeah, the Saturday stream. That was where we got up to. And now we're on to day 2 of the trial. And we're up against the prosecutor, a guy called Von Karma. Excuse me. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Guilty! Okay. Sam's right. You know what, actually, we shouldn't just flippantly say guilty. We should ask the Magic 8 Ball if they're guilty. Let me just... Is the defendant guilty? My source says no. Magic 8 Ball disagrees with you, Sam. So, sorry. The 8 Ball knows all. See you later. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Karma. Oh yeah, that was right. He didn't say anything last time, or he didn't. And the judge was like, "Are you ready?" He's like, "Well, of course I am. I wouldn't be here otherwise." Very well. Apparently, the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here, anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statement. Objection! Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Everybody get their watches out. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of this statement just now? Ah! Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's the mysterious boat shop owner. Supposedly. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. State your profession. I just bought Uno, but my computer keeps crashing. Oh no. That's no good. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. That's right, he thinks his boat rental shop is a pasta place. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. I mean, we have. If we object to it, he'll just be like, we just told you he owns the boat shop. But we don't know his name. We need to know his name for the court record. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. No, we need to know his name for the court record. Thank you, Judge. The witness will state his name. Yanni Yogi. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep. What do you mean? My, memory, Your Honor? The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. Well, that casts doubt on his entire credibility as a witness, doesn't it? He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? If you play Stardew Valley on the same PC but you can't play Uno for some reason, sounds like a driver issue. You might want to try reinstalling your graphics drivers, because even one game might play but another one might not. So give that a whirl. Or maybe another one that's always overlooked is sound card drivers. Also very, very important to keep up to date. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep, one bang. Which lines up with what we heard from Lotta Hart. When I looked out of the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Right. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. And he said he heard him muttering something, but he doesn't remember that. Interestingly enough, which is another... Well, obviously he doesn't just have long-term memory, he has short-term memory problems as well. Very well, I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony, ergo no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds before the 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Bullshit. He said he just heard a bang. He didn't say he saw Edgeworth. Yes, Mr. Wright. No, cross-examine. What the hell? What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. 3 minutes just passed. Yeah, I see. Well, tough shit. Let's just take our time, shall we? Patrick Tripp, hello, how are you? You may cross-examine the witness. Alright, we're going to question absolutely every bloody thing here. It was the night of the 24th after midnight. Okay. That means it was technically the 25th. We did this before with Lotta Hart, didn't we? Just after midnight, you say? Yep, around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Pretty sure anybody would remember anything that that guy asks. Don't glare at me like that, see? I remembered it clearly. I did, yep. You see? Continue. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Did you leave at any point? Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. The parrot. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honour, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Oh god, yeah, he still thinks I'm his son, Keith. The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Oh, okay. Witness, please continue. Going for the zero friction approach. Then I heard a bang. Just the one? Where did the bang seem to come from? Not his nose, I hope. From the lake, I figured. You figured. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. I looked out of the window. I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. It was foggy as well. But I figured there was 2 men on there, yep, because all we've got is... Where is it? Did they get rid of it? That was the empty lake taken automatically with the second bang, so we know the boat moved after the second bang. So the original photo is gone now, because it was literally just like a boat with 2 blobs sticking up in it, and a whole lake. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep, at the time, that is. At the time. Then I heard another bang. how far apart or anything like that. You had 2 gunshots total. Again, the victim only had 1 bullet in his body. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. She said she heard a second bang. But we know the gun has been fired 3 times. We've only recovered 1 bullet from the body, as per the autopsy report, shot from about 1 meter away, so it wasn't suicide, but this gun was fired 3 times. Where was the 3rd bang? Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walked by the window. Okay, by your window. Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty damn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. He's just thinking about it. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I have a bad feeling about this. Says the man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. That's what he was muttering, so it wasn't anything to do with DL6. Are you sure? Dad! Yeah. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by too. Well, that doesn't say he killed him. I can't believe I killed him. That just means he found the body first. Are you sure that the person who saw this... Oh wait, that's a bit of a spelling error. Are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? Okay, no it's not. It was him! That Edgeworth boy! Ah! Damn. Chill. The judge is like, the hell is happening in my court today? This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. On karma. He lured me into the cross-examination so he could set me up for the fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Better act quick or this trial is going to be over. What can we object to in that? That's pretty ironclad. All we know, though, is that... I mean, yes, there was the fact that the photo that was enlarged doesn't show the face either, but it shows the gun being shot with the left hand, and the pistol has prints from Edgeworth's right hand. There's also the matter of the 3 bullet shots. Sound like 2 shots after midnight. This is the only other thing we've got that's kind of new, is the Lotta's deposition. Also, we know about the parrot. Answers to the name of Polly. We've got a file on the DL6 case, but that doesn't seem relevant. Or the scene of Edgeworth's father's murder. We need to keep the trial going so these can come into play. The article doesn't matter anymore. The empty lake. Hang on a minute then. Hang on. I might be thinking about this the wrong way around. I'm looking at these dates here. Sometime on the 24th or 25th, one photo from the lake taken automatically on the 25th, 15 minutes past midnight. An empty lake taken on the 24th, 10 minutes to midnight. Now he heard 2 shots. He said that when he looked out, he saw the boat on the lake after the first shot. The second lake photo is actually the first lake photo when you think about the date stamp. This was the second one admitted to evidence, but it's not the second one taken. This was the first photograph taken. That's very misleading. So the first shot wasn't out on the lake. It couldn't be. This photo shows that it wasn't. That's it. Yeah, that one's Christmas morning. This is just before Christmas morning. We're gonna have to raise an objection. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand. Exactly. That's easily explainable. What, the photo's the wrong way around? Are you gonna go like that? He could have wiped his prints after he fired. Yeah, but then why would he leave any prints on? The prints are the thing that is tying him to the case. Him being there versus his prints. You know. It's a rather elaborate way to try to win a trial against yourself. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. No, it isn't. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Keep going. No. Object. This witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead," but his words are all we have. If he were telling a lie, or was mistaken, Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. Yet, yesterday we had a witness who was practically pulling shit out of her arse. Because all she wanted to do was be a witness in a murder trial, and she was just making shit up as she goes along. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have any evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. No, Phoenix. Phoenix. Listen to me, Phoenix. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. Yes, because Nick's stupid. Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. He already has. He's in slumberland. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. The case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! Oh, bugger. The court finds the defendant. It didn't let me bring anything up, though. He's guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a high court within a month from today's date. So maybe this is a two-part case. Maybe we have to then go to high court and prove further. Because this is only the initial trial. This is like a summary trial, before it goes to a deeper trial. That is all. The court is adjourned. Uh-oh. Wait! Oh. Oh god, here she goes. No. Who was that just now? Me! Huh? What? Larry? The fuck are you doing here, son? Yeah, my words exactly, Judge. What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. That's right, he was. He was fishing his damned samurai inflatable out of the park pond. I wasn't sure about it till yesterday, but today I remember it. Remember what? A gunshot. I heard it too. Order! Objection! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. Call for an adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did, a gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. You know what? Oh god. No, actually it wouldn't be. I was going to say, would it have been like the gunshot would have been somebody shooting his steel samurai thing? Like shot the valve off of the steel samurai, but that would have happened during the daytime, right? Because there was that couple there. That picture in the newspaper. what we know about this so-called sighting is that that's actually the Steel Samurai inflatable landing in the pond. But that's during the day, look, the sky is blue, so it couldn't be that. That would be cool though. Like, oh, that's why it deflated. The power of friendship, exactly. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony, and he literally jumped the rail. Then I realised something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call call Edgy a murderer. It's not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Larry, take it down a notch. Order, order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us a final chance. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay, wait, did she just hear my thoughts? Your Honor, is there another? If there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. This is true. I mean, if anything, it's like, no, Larry will have to go to the High Court for the full trial. I think the judge is asleep. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? It's called the law. I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify now. What? The court will adjourn for 5 minutes recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Ooh, boy. I'm wondering if I should have objected with that photo during the cross-examination as opposed to letting it all play through. Ooh, that was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right. You're sweating bullets. I just wondered what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. That's right, he was out getting his inflatable Steel Samurai back. He went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon and flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night. Yep. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. Because, yeah, he said he was on the boat. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right? Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court, and that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? Yes. Oh, we're going to be able to pick Larry's testimony apart. That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Court is now back in session. Witnesses, please testify to the court about everything you saw on the night of December the 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. God help us. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break.